It is called Newsbreak.
Hi, welcome to Newsbreak.
Hello, I'm Heather Ross.
And I'm Nathan Wright. Welcome to the spring edition of Newsbreak.
For Newsbreak, I'm Corey Peterson.
Reader camera 1.
Stand by. 10 seconds. Cue talent.
Welcome to Newsbreak. I'm Alex Ross.
Coming up on Newsbreak.
I'm Austin Wolford for Newsbreak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Join me later to find out what investments are being made to ensure that the University of Utah remains competitive amongst Pac-12 competition.
Good evening and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm Lorian Harker.
And I'm Nina Pack. Tonight on Newsbreak, we look at the U from a business perspective, starting with athletics. The U Athletics Department is looking to raise $100 million from private donors with their current Invest in Excellence campaign. Ernesto Flores has the story.
The Invest in Excellence campaign kicked off its silent phase in July of 2010 and went public with the campaign in April 2012, asking all to invest in Utah athletics to help them succeed and win. I caught up with Doug Newth, the Senior Associate Athletic Director, to find out a little more about this campaign. So Doug, what is the Invest in Excellence campaign?
The Invest in Excellence campaign is a fundraising campaign for the University of Utah Athletics Department with a focus on raising funds for facilities, renovated and new facilities, as well as scholarships and operating budgets for our varsity teams. And this is a program put in place to help our teams compete in the Pac-12 conference, as well as providing great opportunities for education for our students.
Football and basketball are two of the larger programs on campus. What area of athletics does this campaign fund?
The campaign funds all of our varsity sports. It funds scholarships, operating budgets, facilities, just about everything that we do in the athletic department is funded through this campaign. So there's alumni, friends of the university, parents, former players that all have an interest in seeing our teams do well, seeing our students do well in the classroom, and they're investing in us by making donations to help support our programs.
Is there a set goal for this campaign, or will it just be forever going?
It's a 7-year campaign, so it'll conclude in the spring of 2017, and our hope is to reach our fundraising goal, which is $100 million over that 7-year period. We hope to reach that before June of 2017.
Doug, how can someone at home get involved with this campaign today?
Call the Crimson Club office and talk to our staff now. And what we're asking for is people to make an annual investment. So make it a personal tradition to give every single year, and whatever is comfortable for you and your family. If you can give $100 a year and join the Crimson Club, we want you to do that. But do it every single year. Make it a personal tradition. Make it a family tradition. And of course, if you can do more, we'd love to ask you for that as well.
We all make investments in life, whether public or private. But is an investment of excellence in the University of Utah an investment we, as students, faculty, and alumni, are willing to make?
The Investment in Excellence campaign is a fundraising campaign for the University of Utah Athletics Department with a focus on raising funds for facilities, renovations, as well as scholarships and operating budgets for our university varsity teams. This is a program put in place to help our teams compete in the Pac-12 conference, as well as providing great opportunities to education for our students.
The university campus store is big business. The store says it makes approximately $20 million annually, and anything above operational costs is returned back to the university. One such way is giving out scholarships. But who receives the scholarships? Assistant Vice President of Auxiliary Services, Gordon Wilson, said the store doesn't give out many, and the ones they do give go to students who work at the bookstore.
A student employee within the system, they're paid a fair wage just like anybody else on campus. They have a system whereby they let them use textbooks within the system, so I guess you could count that as kind of a scholarship within that. It's kind of a benefit by working at the store. And then they just tuck away some money that a student may draw upon. They may give partial scholarship to help cover tuition, might fund somebody completely. I think they look at it each year and see kind of what comes in and what the needs are, and then they try to help out.
$20 million is a large amount, but the expenses associated with books, computers and merchandise for the store doesn't always guarantee a profit. When profit is made, some of it goes back into the bookstore for renovations. Also, the campus store needs to give money to athletics due to selling Utah sports merchandise.
So you go through the entire year, and at the end of the year, if they make a profit, then what happens is that money it's encumbered by the university back in the system. So as I mentioned, we know that some of that money goes to athletics. It's part of some of the agreements we have that goes to athletics, and then they figure out what scholarships or operational or, that's their business where that money goes.
The campus store and similar places are run like any other business. Connor Wallace reporting for Newsbreak.
Coming up, join Mira Massoud for a live interview with Sam Barschetti to see what he has done as a student entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurship is one way students at the University of Utah are entering the job market. Here with me now is Sam Barschetti from Simis Clothing Company. He's actually the founder and the visionary of an amazing streetwear company that has just been shooting off in the last 6 months. And he's also a student at the University of Utah, so he's doing it all. Hey Sam, welcome.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about Simis. You founded it in 2011.
Yes,
so it's been going for 2 years, and you've seen a lot of success in the last 6 months. What are kind of some of your future projects and what you guys have been doing?
Yeah, it's definitely been taking off since day one. A lot of support from the community, from Park City. That's where it originated from. And yeah, I've been at it since day one, and all my friends and family have been supporting me, and yeah, it's really.
And you're also the creative director. If we want to look at some of these hats, I mean, incredible detail. You have so many different patterns. You actually brought, the spring 2013 line exclusive for us.
These are not released yet.
So not only are you the founder, but you're the creative visionary as well.
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually pretty much everyone right now. I'm the accountant, I'm the creative, I'm the assistant, everyone right now. It's definitely hard, and I'm looking for people to join the team. But yeah, mainly right now I want to back off and be creative, but I'm looking for an accountant right now. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you've completely just immersed yourself into the business world just by the startup. Obviously, because you're being the accountant, you're in the creative seat as well. Where do you see Simis going in the next year or so, and how has that kind of helped you become an entrepreneur, and a student at the same time?
Well, starting a company, people don't really know, but it's a lot more personal than they really think. A lot of people think you just start a company and it's a 9-to-5 thing, but being an entrepreneur, it's not a 9-to-5, it's an 80-an-hour week
And
job.
also being a student at the same time, it must be quite the balancing act.
It is not recommended at all. Yeah, they teach you in business school time management, and people think, oh, you gotta manage the accounting and everything, but what they really mean is that you need to manage every area of your life.
Of course. Well, I would love to let's just show that amazing little award you brought here really fast before we wrap up. Best Snow and Ski Threads, Best of Utah. Congratulations with that. Everybody watch out for Simis Clothing Company. Find them on Facebook and their website. And thank you so much for coming in, Sam.
While students like Nick put their skills to use while still in school, Utah alumni continue to achieve. I spoke with alumnus Mark Miller to gather the story on his accomplishments as a philanthropist in the auto industry. 5 alumnus were honored in the ballroom of the Little America on February 28th at the 2013 Founders Day banquet. Among the 5 honorary alumnus, Laurel Thatcher Ulrich, Norman H. Wesley, Robert P. Hufner, and Philip G. McCarthy, who was awarded the Honorary Alumnus Award, was the automotive dealer and philanthropist Mark Miller. Miller is involved with the University Medical Board of Directors, which he says keeps him pretty busy.
So we have 10,000 employees and a big enterprise, so it's a great job.
Miller says he attributes his success due to the people he met, the friends he made, and his fraternity at the University of Utah.
I had a lot of great experiences. I was in a fraternity, so I got to know friends. I actually just had a birthday party for one of the first people I met at the university the other night, so it was really fun. So great friends.
What fraternity did you join?
Kappa Sigma.
Looks like Mark Miller's success was really made by the people he knew at the University of Utah. I'm Maureen Hart reporting for Newsbreak.
While Miller has made his way in the workforce, how is the job outlook for current seniors ready to graduate this year? When we return, Gustavo Rodriguez sets out to find the current job climate for new entrants to the workforce. But right now, let's take a look at the weather expected for the spring break. Lisa Hawkins takes us outside for the weather forecast you can expect as you travel around the nation this week.
Spring break begins this coming Saturday, but some of us will be lucky enough to leave just a couple days early. If you are staying in Salt Lake City, you can expect a pleasant 40 degrees, maybe even the low 50s with some sunshine. That's a break in itself from the awful smog and freezing temperatures we've had for the past couple months. If you're heading down south to Moab and St. George, maybe go a few days later because this weekend there'll be some showers. Sunday will be right back up into the 70s, their usual sunshine. Perfect for hiking, biking, whatever you usually do on your spring break in Moab. If you're heading down to Southern California, that's going to be a great place to be this spring break. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s, so spend some time on the beach, soak up that sun. If you're heading up to the Pacific Northwest, you'll actually be experiencing an uncharacteristic sunshine. So head up there this weekend because Monday the regular showers will start pouring down. Bring an umbrella if you want, but as a local from Seattle, they'll all call you a rookie. If you're heading up to the East Coast, which is where I'll be bringing my Sorel boots and a flashlight because they will be experiencing some major power outages and snowstorms. If you can avoid it, don't go to the East Coast. No matter where you're going this spring break, have a wonderful break. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Lisa. In 2011, the average debt U students graduated with was approximately $19,000, making it necessary to find employment right after graduation. With graduation approaching for this year's seniors, Gustavo Rodriguez shows us the current job outlook seniors can expect.
The Career Services Office helps students that want to get a jump start in their career before graduating.
Generally speaking, experience is key. There are very few jobs where you graduate with the degree and that's essentially all you need. It depends on the area, but in areas like communication where practical skills are very important, even the classes at the university aren't able to provide quite as much experience. It's competitive and people need to do internships to the extent humanly possible. We really encourage that a lot.
How does Career Services help students?
We have a program here at Career Services where people can earn academic credit if they're doing a job or internship that relates to their major, and then of course the departments have lots of programs for internships.
How difficult is it to get a job after graduation?
General students who work closely with us and have prepared themselves well are able to get satisfying jobs. It certainly can be tough.
So which major gets the most opportunities to work after graduation?
And there certainly are more employers coming to campus actively looking for graduates in engineering than there are employers doing hiring of humanities, social science majors. The jobs are available if pursued really intelligently and if a student is well prepared. And as counselors at Career Services, that's what we can help with. Meeting with freshmen, helping them find internships so that when they get toward graduation, they have experience and they've really polished their resume. We have workshops and practice sessions on interviewing and all the kinds of skills that you need to articulate what you can offer an employer That's really what we're all about.
The Career Service Office is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is located in the Student Services Building. Reporting for Newsbreak, this is Gustavo Rodriguez.
I'm here with Career Advisor Colton Griffiths, who has some great advice for seniors that are graduating and how to secure a job. Hey Colton.
Hi Kimmy, nice to see you today. Thanks
Good
for having me on the show.
Good to see you too. So what advice would you give to seniors, after they're graduating?
Sure, yeah, I know it's kind of a scary thing to get ready to graduate and go out into the real world. So the best thing I would say for students to do right now is to come in and see us at Career Services. The job search can be a little bit scary if you try to do it on your own. I mean, navigating how to write a resume and how to write a cover letter is all a little bit daunting for a student who hasn't done it. Yeah. So we have career counselors to help every step along the way. Our career counselors are assigned by major, and they're happy to help you with everything, whether it's writing your resume or actually learning how to do job search tips. We actually have a lot of resources in our office to help you be a step ahead when it comes to searching for jobs.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So what resume tips do you have just off the top of your head, so just that people could do at home, without a counselor?
Sure. Really easy would be to go to our website.
Okay.
Check out our website. We actually have a lot of resume tools and resources on there, including example resumes based on your major. There's a lot of tips for how to write a first-time resume and how to craft your resume to tailor it to each employer that you're applying to.
We
also have too lots of workshops and events going on during the semester, including how to write a resume, how to write a cover letter, but even more specific, like how to work on your LinkedIn profile, how to network with prospective employers, all sorts of workshops that can help you out, and you can find everything on our website.
Great. Well, that's great advice. Thank you for your time here. And
yeah, thanks for having me.
Seniors, we are going to get those jobs that we want.
One of the more visible sites of construction on campus is the new softball field, being built as a result of the U joining the Pac-12. Sasha Bloom has the story on this construction.
The University of Utah softball team is nearing the start of its 2013 season. However, the women's softball team's brand new stadium is yet to be completed. The University of Utah originally planned on having the field finished on January 13, 2013. Because of the high volume of snow this winter, the stadium is not yet completed. The new completion date is yet to be decided. With new
Before we leave you tonight, we'd like to take a look at an outstanding effort on campus here at the U. You may have seen students in the Union eating lunch with a unique set of eating utensils. I got the story on how these reusable utensils are making a difference on campus.
With spring break coming up, students are always finding ways to cut back on spending. ASUU has provided you with some ways to save money while also enjoying amenities here on campus. I'm here with DJ Payton, Student Body Vice President. DJ, tell us more about the Reusable Utensils program.
Sure. So we have here our reusable utensils. We decided we wanted to put these together so that students could save money at places on campus so that when they are here, like at lunchtime, they'll be able to actually go and profit from that. So, well, they'll take these to the lunch counters wherever they're going and save 5% on that meal. So if you purchase them, you show them this case, and you'll be able to save 5%.
And how much does this cost for students?
It costs $2, and the reason it costs $2 is because you're putting into a fund that can purchase more and more of these utensils. So you're never just buying a utensil and the money goes straight back to ASUU. It stays sustainable for this project itself.
And can you show us what comes in the utensils?
Of course I can. So initially you have the chopsticks, you have a fork and a spoon and a knife. So you get 4 different sets of utensils which you can utilize to the many different types of food you can find around campus.
And can you tell us where we can find these on campus?
Sure. You can find your utensils at 2 locations on campus. The first one being in Union Cafeteria, so you can go down there and purchase them at the register, or you could go up to the ASUU office and purchase them there.
Okay, thanks for coming. And you guys, this is a great way you can save money, especially with spring break coming up. As you heard DJ say, you can buy them all around Chartwell's, and you can buy them up in ASUU. So go ahead and purchase these. They have chopsticks for sushi and other great things. Reporting for Newsbreak, I'm Nina Pack.
That's our show for the evening. If you'd like to see more, you can go to www.newsbreak.utah.edu.
Have a good night, everyone.